Happy Saturday and welcome to Korean Canine's Rescue Puppy Party. Wow, it's a live stream and we're here at Nika in Brooklyn. It's an incredible cafe and bar here in Bushwick, located at 25 Main Street. Highly recommend stopping here. It's an amazing space, so definitely check them out at nikabushwick.com or on their IG of our puppy party here. So, just making sure that mask is on. My name's Amy Goldman. I am a comedian and have to volunteer with Korean Canine since I moved to New York. They're an amazing organization that does wonderful things for dogs who need their help the most, looking for their forever homes. Today, with us, we have 16 of those cuties here with us. A few of them just arrived from Korea a few days ago. Welcome to America. Pandemic's getting better. And at the end, we'll have a Q&A portion. So if you have any really good questions, post them in the chat. Even make sure that everyone gets to meet the dogs in a socially distanced and safe way. Now more than ever, we're campaigning hard for flight volunteers and donations. If you're interested in becoming a flight volunteer, here's what you need to know. If you're coming back from Korea and you're flying back non-stop from Incheon to the US at a much lower cost than cargo, of course, we'll cover all of the dog's costs. I hope you can still hear me. It's a busy neighborhood. We ask that you check out our Patreon, where a donation of just $1 a month can get you exclusive info on what's going on at our Budang facility and even get a sneak rescue. We're all for shopping locally, which is why we can support New York City Pet. It's a really great pet goods store with 7 locations all over Brooklyn. Everyone there is super knowledgeable, and they carry everything our adopters need to set up their dogs for success when they first bring their pups home at no extra cost. So for everyone here at the event today, if you have any questions, be sure to see our amazing volunteer Nancy at the question table. And at the end of the live stream, people with tickets who are here can come and meet the dogs, timed for 5 minutes. Okay, let's get started, because you guys are
pretty happy, goofy guy. But I've got puppy PTSD. I'm looking for a loving person who can help me regulate my emotions. Let's talk about it. PTSD in dogs looks a lot like PTSD in humans. Sometimes I flash back to things that happened to me before I was rescued. And I can be anxious or scared. It's important to stay calm if I'm afraid, confused, or a little naughty.
Oh, nobody!
And keep me active and alert. And be patient with my boundaries during playtime.
Come on! Oh boy! Oh, good boy!
Wait for it.
Good boy, buddy!
My triggers seem to happen when I'm scared, unsure, or tired. Usually I'm scared someone is going to take my food or my ball away. And I get nervous when someone invades my safe spaces. I might be afraid around other pets or little kids at first. Sometimes I just need some space on my own terms.
Good boy, bud.
I've come a long way already.
Wait. Paw. Paw. Paw.
But I'll always be on a journey. I need healing and patience.
Are you a good boy?
And I'm looking for a family that will stick by me no matter what. I do my best every day, and I need help to stay brave and trusting, to keep my curiosity, my growth, and my goofy spirit.
Good buddy. Good buddy, baby.
I know that there's a light at the end of the tunnel. With my patient, loving forever somebody.
Good boy. Good buddy.
I mean, who can resist this face?
Fango and Buddy are still looking for their forever homes. If you're interested in learning more about them, don't be shy, reach out to us. We're currently looking for a new foster home for Buddy, so if you think you can offer a loving home for Buddy, let us know. Sweet Bonnie is also up for adoption, but couldn't make it today because she's taking it easy and she's still getting used to life in the big city. Same girl. K9 on Patreon, come out to Mika Bushwick, and also support NYC Pet for all of your pet needs. First up, we have Sam. Sam's over here. Sam, right there. So Sam is 2 years old, 19 pounds, and a mini Jindo mix. I mean, wow, he's reserved, but very kind. One of his ears stands up like a true cutie. He's very chill and low energy. He likes chilling out, getting alone time in his crate. He's shy at first, but once he gets to know you, he's so sweet and laid back and gentle. I mean, wow. He's like the Matthew McConaughey of dogs, just the cutest. So Sam's ideal home is one that's going to help him adjust to the city, especially a quiet home with no children. So if you think that you can offer that for Sam, you should probably sign up to adopt. Wow. Ooh, you might get an up close and personal look at Sam in a minute. Oh, wow. I mean, he's just melting in his arms. The chillest. Hi, Sam. Do you want to say hi to the adoring public? Oh. I mean, he's ready for his close-up.
And a few words.
It doesn't take much for Sam to get his point across. Wow. Just the cutest. Sam, are you ready for your forever home? A few words. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he's ready. Ready to go. Thank you, Sam. We appreciate your time and for fitting us into your schedule. Well, next up, we're going to introduce you to Bo. Bo is a male Jindo mix who is 3 years old and 36 pounds. What a healthy weight. Good job, Bo. Keeping fit. Oh my God, there's Bo. Hi, Bo. Wait for this. Oh. Wow. As a long boy, it can be, hard to balance these kinds in your arms, but look at his face. Okay, Bo, here we go. Bo is friendly, affectionate, happy-go-lucky, calm, sweet, gentle, reserved. He's working on his fitness. Also very relatable, pandemic, 15, we all got it. But look how cute he is. He's good and he's great. Potty training's going well. Walks super good on a leash. Bo, do you have anything to say to your potential future home? You might not be able to hear him, but he's saying, you're crazy not to apply to adopt me. Look how beautiful I am. I'm gonna make your life, mwah, chef's kiss, amazing. So the ideal home for Bo is loving, friendly, loves to give belly rubs, and patient. Bo, how many belly rubs a day do you want? He said all of them, so you better be ready. So if you want to apply for Bo, please apply to adopt him. I mean, you're not going to find a cuter dog. Okay, so next up, we have Sally. She is a female Jindo mix who is 2 years old and a svelte 19 pounds. Let's find Sally. Wow, this pretty girl is independent, friendly, active, smart, calm, and so gentle. Hi, Sally. She's gonna, just a warning though, she will give you a sassy side eye if you stop giving her belly rubs. I mean, she's judging me pretty hardcore right now, but in like the sweetest, funniest way. She's super active outside. She loves running and exploring the neighborhood. Sally, do you want to tell us your favorite neighborhood in New York? She said the Village, duh. Okay. She's very comfortable in her crate. Potty training's in progress, and she's confident on quiet streets, and she's a plate cleaner. Her ideal home is a calm home that's very patient, and if you're ever feeling down, she's gonna put a paw on your shoulder and make you feel better. Sally, are you ready for your forever home? She's like, you better believe it. Thank you, Sally. Oh, don't leave. No, it's okay. Okay. Sorry, we had a moment. All right, next up, we have Malong, who's a female, 2-year-old, 17-pound Papillon Terrier mix. Oh my goodness. Wow, I thought my hair was fun, but she is putting me to shame. Look at this girl. She is calm, sweet, gentle, sensitive, and reserved. She's also drop-dead gorgeous. She's working on crate training, is a true lady, obviously. She's very gentle and polite. She loves chicken bite treats. Good to know. Good taste. She's curious about her squeaky doll, and she rarely complains because she doesn't have time for that. She's doing better with potty training as she gets comfortable. She is getting used to her surroundings, needs a little time to warm up, but loves a gentle belly rub. Who doesn't? So her ideal home is a patient adopter who has previous experience with dogs, someone who will help her build her confidence and will take it slow, ideally a home without kids. Let's take a moment with Malon. Hi, girl. So, what's your favorite thing about Mika Bushwick? She said it's the brunch, because she has good taste. Thank you, Malong. Are you ready for your forever home? She said, I just hope they're ready for me. They are, don't worry. Thank you, Malong. Okay, by the way, don't forget to support Korean K9 on Patreon and stop by Mika Bushwick. Okay, now we're going to meet some puppies. Are you ready? I'm not. So first we have Onyu. Wow, Onyu is a female Jindo mix who is 6 months old and 23 pounds. Is there a way to bring her over? We'll make it work. Onyu is sweet, content, calm. This is content about a content dog. Easygoing, gentle, sensitive, and shy. She's learning to walk calmly on a leash in a busy environment. Onyu is building her confidence daily with urban agility and long line work. This girl's busier than I am, that's for sure. She's a fan of bully sticks, and she's someone who's a lot happier and more confident around other dogs, but would do well with a cat. Anyu's ideal home is a patient home with potentially an older, confident dog, a role model that she can look up to, if you will, and a home that's willing to help her gain more confidence outside. Wow, Anyu, you are the perfect size, just so cute. I think any family would be lucky to have you. Okay, well, be sure to adopt Anyu if you're interested. Sign up to adopt Anyu if you're interested. Next up, we have Bella, another puppy in waiting. She is, ooh, Bella, she's over here. Look at that. We didn't even know Bella was a puppy because look how waist she is, like a much older dog. Very impressive. She is a female Jindo mix who is 8 months old and 26 pounds. Hi, Bella. She's like, I know I'm beautiful. Start talking about me. Okay. So she is a sister of some dogs who've already been adopted, Boss, Bobo, and Stay, and her mom was also adopted recently. And soon you're gonna be too. Join the club. She's incredibly relaxed most of the time. Clearly she is calm and gentle and sweet. She is great in her crate. Loud noises can make her a little skittish, but you know, that's pretty relatable as well. She's a great walker. She's working on hand feeding, loves treats. Her favorite place is her bed. Again, same. Her ideal home is a patient one who will work on training. Thank you, Bella. Do you have anything you want to add? No, she says her face says it all, which is true. Okay, next up. We have Benji. Benji is a male 6-month-old, 13-pound spaniel mix, and he has the glossiest coat I've ever seen in my life. Hi, Benji. It's so nice to meet you. Yeah, he's like, get on with it. Okay, so Benji is friendly, affectionate, happy-go-lucky, easygoing, clearly a genius, playful, smart, sensitive, reserved, but can be shy. He's very calm, he's a big tail wagger, and he loves going on long walks around the neighborhood. He has a beautiful shiny coat that is so soft. He loves eating from the dog food brands Bullhard and Raw Dynamic. Just so you know, they're really good ones. His ideal home is a patient adopter who can work with him to build confidence and give him all the love and support he deserves. Benji, is there anything else you want the adoring public to know about you? He's full of love and he just wants to be yours. So consider applying to adopt Benji, and I'll be forever jealous of you, just so you know. Thanks, Benji. Oh. Hi. So next up, out of the puppies, we have Atto. Atto is a female, 6-month-old, 13-pound mixed Jindo Terrier mix. Let's see, Atto. Oh, she is energetic, happy-go-lucky, easygoing, sweet, gentle, reserved. She's doing great in her crate. She's working on potty training. She's getting better on walking on a leash. She likes bully sticks. Her favorite meals are breakfast and lunch. If she sees a bird, she's gonna chase it. And she does a little hop when she's on a leash. Oh my goodness. Her ideal home is an adopter who's willing to go slow to help Atto get used to the city. Hi, Atto. She's doing a little wave. She's ready for her forever home. You should seriously consider applying to adopt her. Oh, look at that face. Yeah, thanks, Atto. We appreciate it. Next up, we have Tori. Tori is a male, 6-month-old, 15-pound Corgi Terrier mix. That's right, it's a freaking Corgi mix. Outgoing, friendly, affectionate, smart, upbeat, and sweet. Tori is a social butterfly, ready to just make you a ton of friends at the dog park, including me. Very gentle, is a really good eater, so loving, can be a little herder, because again, you know, that Corgi mix. Tori's ideal home is a patient adopter who's willing to work on training Tori. Tori looks like he's wearing shoes, he has the cutest tail I've ever seen, and you'd be kind of crazy not to apply to adopt Tori. Hey Tori, how's your day going? He's like, please stop putting me on the spot. I just want to get adopted. Fair. Thanks for your time, Tori. Aw, honestly the cutest. Next up, we have Toto, who is a male, 6-month-old, 16-pound Jindo mix. Great name, by the way. I think I've heard it somewhere before. You're doing great with the crate. Toto will let you know when it's time for a potty break. Incredibly helpful and thoughtful, especially if you have those white carpets. Potty training is a work in progress, but he is a confident, great walker. no tugging whatsoever. What a treat. Loves food, loves little treats, and very curious dog, which is wonderful for all of that city exploring. Honestly, Toto's ideal home is an adopter who's willing to help set Toto up for success. Wow, Toto, you just sound like a dream dog. Do you have anything to say to all of the live stream viewers? Wise words. Just apply to adopt that cutie. Toto, thank you for your time. Next up, we have Jonathan, who is a male mini Jindo mix, 10 months old, 11 pounds. Hi, Jonathan. Oh. Jonathan is a long boy who is extremely friendly, wants pets as much as possible, affectionate and upbeat, quiet and calm. Jonathan is a big tail wagger who is so sweet. He's kind of the dog who will stare you down for pets and will paw at you if you stop. I mean, I can't think of a better situation to have for the rest of the pandemic. He's adjusting really well to life in the city. He loves walks. And his ideal home is honestly anywhere. He loves companionship. He would do so well with kids. Wow. Jonathan, you just sound like a rock star. Ready for his forever home. So if you're interested in applying to adopt for Jonathan, definitely do that. Because I mean, look at him. He's like a little koala bear in her arms. So cute. Jonathan, anyone would be nuts not to adopt you. So cute. Don't forget, by the way, to support Korean K9 on Patreon, because they're the rescue that makes all these amazing events possible and saves these pups' lives. So next up, we have Ari. Oh, hi Ari. Ari is our sleeping beauty. What a stunner. It's a beautiful Saturday and she is making the most of it. She is 12 pounds, 10 months old, and a beautiful, peaceful Jindo Terrier mix. Look how sweet she is. Really just unbothered. She loves chewing on toys when she's not taking a cat nap. She's working on crate training. She likes to be around people and will give you a lick if you give her the chance. She's made so much progress with potty training. She's good on walks. Her foster says she's still warming up to life in the city, but she can tell she's going to be a bouncy, fun pup with a little patience. Her ideal home, well, she would do well in many homes, but she needs someone who can help continue setting her up for success. Wow, Ari, you're just living life on your terms and doing it beautifully. Highly recommend you apply. Okay, next up we have Roy. Which one is Roy? Oh, hi Roy. Oh, wow. Roy is 6 months old, male, 20-pound Jindo mix. Oh, hi Roy. It's so nice to meet you. Do you want a little spotlight? Oh my God. Well, Roy just stole my heart. I'm sure he'll steal yours too. He is friendly, energetic, but also calm. So loving, a happy boy who enjoys treat trails. His favorite toys are his barrel of squirrels, but loves all toys and treats. Wow, he's a potty training champ. He's so good on a leash. He will chase birds, but like, look at him. He's an athletic boy. So cute. Likes to snuggle and will kiss your ankles. I'm sorry, is this like an OK Cupid ad or a puppy adoption? So cute. He has different levels of tail wagging from just a little to full windshield wiper. He's curious about other dogs, and he would do best in an active home who will show Roy the ropes. A home that can dedicate time to playing with him and keeping him engaged. Wow, Roy, you really are just the best. Do you have anything you want to add? His body language says it all. He's the perfect pup for you, probably. Thank you, Roy. Bye. Okay. Next up, we have Buzzy, a female mini Jindo mix who's 10 months old and 11 pounds. Oh my goodness. What? Oh, hi, Buzzy. Hello, you are the sweetest little Polly Pocket of a dog. Oh my goodness. She's independent and she'll keep herself entertained because she's an independent woman. That's right. She's curious and outgoing, upbeat, smart, playful. Yes, you are. She has a long body and short legs, so she is constantly sitting and laying in whatever way she pleases. She'll ask for pets here and there. She's a fan of sardines. Wow, we should exchange recipes. So am I. And she likes birds and squirrels, and she's fine around kids and strangers. Her ideal home, let me know if I'm correct on this, and the doctor will continue helping Fuzzy with potty training and will teach her everything she needs to be a big city pup. Did I get that right? Okay, just making sure. You should sign up to adopt her because she's perfect. Thank you, Fuzzy. By the way, you can support Korean K9 on Patreon. You can find out about becoming a flight volunteer. You could also shop at NYC Pet and come out to brunch at Mika Brooklyn because it's a great space and we're really grateful they're letting us host this puppy party here. So our next puppy is Vandal. She is a 6-month, 13-pound dingo mix. That's pretty perfect to me. Oh my goodness. Hi, Vandal. Wow, what a stunner. She's outgoing, friendly, affectionate, energetic, easygoing. Her name actually means half moon in Korean. She has been doing super well with potty training. So sweet. She's not overly affectionate, but she does love a good belly rub, a chin rub, a head rub. She loves goat's milk. She's a fan of parks. She's very confident on walks. Her perfect home would be fun-loving and willing to continue help her grow up to be the best dog ever. Hi, Vandal. Do you have, oh, yeah, she's giving the mic some love. Clearly she's ready for the spotlight. You should consider applying for this stunning dog. It's so nice to meet you, Vandal. Thank you. Thank you for your time. I kind of don't want her to leave. Wow, okay. Thank you, Vandal. Wow, okay. Next up, we have Hay, a female, 6-month-old, 8-pound mini Jinto mix. Oh, you're in for a treat. Hey, I'm so sorry. You probably hear that all the time. She is so sweet. She is easygoing, calm, a little shy. She likes small belly rubs, which makes sense because she's got a small belly. She is such an expressive face. She loves the fresh air, and wow, she would just love lounging in the sun all day. And who wouldn't want to do that with her? Oh my goodness. Her ideal home is a patient adopter that can help this girl get used to life in the big city. Hey, I'm not gonna pass the mic to you because my arms are almost as short as yours, but you are just the cutest. I would apply to adopt her. I think you should too. What a sweetie. Wow. I think we introduced you to all of our puppies. So we now are going to do an FAQ about our dogs. For the FAQ, oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, we're also going to take questions from the audience. Does anyone have a question?
Does anyone have any questions who's here at all?
Questions about the dogs, questions about Korean Canine Rescue.
There are questions on there. Did you read those questions?
We're going to read the questions on the screen first. So, question. Are any of the dogs hypoallergenic or do they shed? Our dogs are typically not hypoallergenic. They can shed. Please refer to our adoption table over there for up-to-date listings of our dogs that may be hypoallergenic mixes. If you're not here in person, please feel free to reach out. Are the dogs all vaccinated already? Great question. Yes, all of the dogs are vaccinated at our in-house facility in South Korea. Is there a way that I can meet the adoptable dogs? Well, with things opening up, we recently started allowing people to meet pups before adoption if they get approved to move forward to the next steps in the adoption application process. Good to know. How long does it take to hear back if you've been selected for next steps? Typically, you'll be contacted within 1 week if you are selected for further screening. Question, what do you feed your dogs? Our dogs eat a natural raw diet. You can learn more by checking the raw food diet and required supplies list section of our website's resources page. Next, if I'm not within your adoption radius, can I still apply for a dog? This is important to know. So at this time, we are accepting applications for residents living within a 30-mile radius of New York City. On a case-by-case basis, we're also accepting applications to parts of Maryland, Pennsylvania, Virginia, New Jersey, Connecticut, and Washington, D.C. We'll now read questions asked by viewers on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
The first question is, do you ever do trial periods where the pups can try out their potential home? With our fosters, we're always looking for fosters, so if anyone's interested in ever fostering, definitely check out our website and fill out an application there. We typically ask fosters to foster first 3 dogs before foster filling on their 4th dog, mainly because we are just foster based. We don't actually have a shelter where the dogs stay overnight. We rely on fosters. We definitely ask fosters first to foster 3 dogs, and then the 4th one they can adopt. What is a raw fresh food diet?
Okay, so we feed all our dogs a fresh food and raw protein diet, which consists of 2 different companies. One is called Bullhard Dog Nutrition. They're a local company in New Jersey. They lab test each batch of food they make for mold, fungus, bacteria, anything harmful for the dog. These are foods that are not processed at all. They're minimally processed. So think of it as eating a fresh food, human grade diet for your dog. Your dog is going to eat that, and preventing future occurrences or incidents of cancer, toxicity, things that could potentially be fatal and in the long term for your dog. And that's what we're really aiming for, is so your dog doesn't eat processed kibble. It's like eating McDonald's every day for a human, basically, because the first ingredient of processed kibble is wheat gluten, usually some sort of corn, and it's just not what dogs are meant to eat biologically. So that's why we feed our dogs a fresh food diet. And if you look at our dogs have like the softest fur, the brightest eyes, a lot of energy. They feel good from the inside out. So that's why we feed a fresh food raw diet. Applications can take anywhere from 7 to 14 days. Now understand, we are a small nonprofit rescue. This is not a business, we're not a corporation. We're in it to be advocates and social workers for the dogs. So all of us, most of us have full-time jobs, and we volunteer to look at these applications when they come in. So please understand 7 to 14 days is the normal processing time. If you don't hear back from us by then, send an email to applications@KoreanCanineRescue.org, and you can check on your application status.
Little B. Miller asked, for the 6-month-old puppies, is there a rule of thumb to estimate how big they will end up being?
6-month-old puppies, the rule of thumb is usually double the size at 6 months. However, we can never guarantee what the size of the dog is going to be, because we don't know the genetics. These are mixed breed dogs. We don't know who the mother and father is in most cases. So it's like, a wild guess. But normally you can double in size. So be prepared. If you live in an apartment where you have a weight restriction, sometimes these New York City apartments have weight restrictions of 20 to 30 pounds. And your dog is already like 15 pounds at 6 months. You might be very close to that weight restriction when that dog is full grown. And we're definitely going to consider that in the application process.
Do you allow adoptions from Baltimore?
Yes, we have adoptions in Baltimore. Yes, we're open to adoptions in Baltimore.
How would Bandal get along with another dog? Would they get along with another dog? Bandal is actually playing with Roy right now, so I would say that's a pretty good marker that Bandal does get along with other dogs and would do well with another dog in the home. Sarah, do you have any questions over there?
Are all these dogs here available for adoption?
Yep, they're all here for adoption. They're looking for good homes. They're looking to be a companion and forever dog in your forever home. So please open your hearts. And maybe, you know, there's a popular puppy that everybody likes. You know, everybody smiles when they see a puppy. But at the end of the day, we only have one puppy, and we can't break that puppy up into 10 different parts. So consider looking at the other dogs available, because they each have their special, unique personality that you might just connect with. So definitely be open to that. The popular puppies get a lot of applications, so that's why we do these live streams and these meet and greets, so you can experience what it's like to meet other dogs, not just the one that you had your eye on that looks, you know, cute in a picture. They're all cute.
Jonathan Bonita asked, 302 asked, I applied for Hay through a third-party website and was asked to fill out a Korean Canine Rescue app, which I had already done as well. How can I confirm you received it?
Well, when you fill out an app on our website, you get a confirmation email that says, thank you for your submission. If you did not get that email, you did not go to the right application spot. So make sure you got that. If you didn't, you'll have to go to our website and apply again at koreancaninerescue.org/adopt. It is a lengthy application. It probably takes you about 10 minutes of your day to fill out. So just fill it out once, and if you want to switch it to another dog, email applications at koreancaninerescue.org, and we can take note of that.
Is training required?
Every dog needs training. Most of these dogs have lived outdoors in Korea in trauma situations or in neglect. That's why they're here, looking for a second chance. The training that we ask you to do is fundamental to this dog's success. Why is it fundamental? Because a lot of these dogs simply do not know how to be a dog. They don't know how to live with humans in a house and what to do. Therefore, what can happen is if you don't give the dog the proper rules, boundaries, and structure and foundation training that the dog needs to stabilize, the dog can become anxious and more fearful or timid. So we want to do a reverse of that and set the dogs up for success and find adopters who are willing to invest in their fulfillment. Fulfillment doesn't just mean love, it means other things. It means food, proper nutrition, vetting, commitment, time, and yeah, it does involve some expense. That expense is well worth it because you see these dogs turn around in a matter of months into completely different dogs. And that's what the point of rescue is.
Elisa RD asked, are any of the dogs tested with cats? Bo is actually being fostered with a cat and is doing really well with the cat. Sarah said Anu would do really well with the cat as well.
I think a lot of these dogs. Yeah. When we talk about dogs with cats and prey drive, dogs normally, for the most part, know the difference between a household pet, another animal in the house that's living with the human, versus a squirrel, a rat, or a raccoon. They instinctively know, and if you set the boundaries and make the introduction correctly with the cat, then you can have a successful integration and relationship. So it just has to be done properly.
Is there a list of things that you have to buy before you adopt the dog, and where do you get those things from?
These are basic supplies that every dog needs. Now you see these dogs have collar harness and a name tag. And guess what? They need food too. These are basic requirements that dogs need. And a crate. We ask that you buy the basic things for a dog. If you are unable to buy these things, then probably, you know, maybe a dog isn't your best choice to get, because these are basic requirements. And if you go to our website, we have these basic requirements of supplies listed for you to make it easy and say, okay, this is exactly what the dog needs, and we'll give you the sizes once you're approved. So we make it really easy, and we have a couple different partners. NYC Pet Supplies gives our doctors a discount. Very supportive of our rescue. There's a couple other stores, like the place cots over there are made by 4legsforpets.com. Yeah, so we set everything up so it's easy for you not to have to worry about what to get.
Which dogs are good with our small dogs? Generally speaking, all our dogs are getting along with our dogs. Some might need the preference of being a single pet household, but our dogs have been around our dogs and they're generally really good with our dogs. When is the next event in person?
We're going to try to do this at least every other week. However, if you submit an application and you want to meet the dog in person, we will allow in-person meetings if we approve your application to go to the next step. Our fosters work full-time jobs, they sacrifice a lot, so they can't meet 10 people in a row. So that's why we have to narrow it down to what we think is the best fit for the dog. Okay, so we're doing in-person meetings and in-person live streams that you can come to. Following NYC COVID guidelines, phase 4 reopening, you must have a COVID vaccination and show proof of it, or a negative test within the last 5 days. So that's all you need to show, and you can show us.
Can I adopt Malam today?
No, not today. But if you go to our website, on the FAQ, it says, how long does the adoption process take? It takes 48 hours usually once you're approved. So be prepared that we're going to move fast. And you know what? If the dog is a priority and you've been planning for it, then you kind of know what to expect. So I hope that, you know, it's not a surprise if we ask you to take the dog home. The dog has been waiting in foster care for 7 to 10 days or more, and they're ready to go home.
Okay, my last question is, are the dogs fully potty trained? No, they are not. Potty training is a work in progress. The more consistent your schedule is, the better you understand their cues. The dogs will learn, but it's a work in progress.
Any other questions?
Someone asked, how do I sign up to volunteer? Definitely just check out our website and fill out an application there. We're always looking for volunteers for our live stream events, but also we have some like remote stuff that we need help with. So definitely fill out an application to volunteer.
Any other questions?
Another question was, what is crate training? Crate training is something that's really, really great for dogs because it becomes like a safe space for the dogs. Dogs are den animals, and it's a good safe space for them. It can be a little bit tough sometimes, but the dogs have been working on crate training since they were in Korea. They're working on crate training now with their fosters. So you just have to be persistent with it and like practice crate games and graduated departures, but it really does become a safe space for them, and it's a great place to decompress and chill out. So crate training is really great. We're big advocates of crate training.
Any questions from people in attendance? Anyone want to ask any questions about specific dogs? Don't mean to put you on the spot. We have Nancy sitting in the corner over there behind the plastic sneeze guard. Any questions you have, please see Nancy about your application, anything, okay? Yes, they are. They're Atto and Ari are sisters. I'm going to hand the mic back to Amy. Good job, Amy.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today. We really appreciate all your support. Don't forget to check us out on Instagram, online, and our Patreon, Korean Canine Rescue. You should really consider volunteering, donating, consider being a flight volunteer. It's just such an amazing organization. I want to back up how sweet these adult dogs are, as much fun as puppies are. These dogs who are a little bit older are just as cute, and they're so chill, so sweet. I mean, they're just ready. Look, this one's ready for your home right now. She's on her way there. Well, thank you so much for supporting us. Have a safe and great weekend, and check out Mika Bushwick as well.